Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna be talking about Battlefield 3 and Black Ops 2 here today, and I'm gonna be talking about disadvantages and advantages of both games. Just gonna be comparing the games, and I'm gonna be talking about you Call of Duty fanboys out there which hate Battlefield 3 for some typical reason. I'm not sure why, but a lot of them fanboys never played or touched Battlefield 3 in their entire life, or they've played the Battlefield 3 beta when it came out, which was a piece of shit compared to the full game, because there was a lot of bugs in it, I have to say, but they it was all fixed, like. But yeah, now the game is fucking incredible. Like, say we have a guest here today called Gunther that looks like a fucking chicken. What's up, man?
I'm grand. How are you?
You all good, man? We're gonna be talking about Call of Duty and Black Ops 2 too. Oh
yeah, well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, well, I got Black Ops 2 the first day it came out. Gunther, and you talk up, right? We got Black Ops 2 the first day it came out. Played for about 2 weeks, and I haven't touched the game since. Played it first 2 weeks. I haven't played it once. Just went straight back to Battlefield 3. Fucking best game you can ever play in your whole life. So I'm gonna be talking about a few facts. We're gonna be talking about a few facts today in Battlefield 3 and Black Ops 2. So we're gonna talk about realism. Realism on Battlefield 3 is like, whoa, it's fucking amazing. And then you have Black Ops 2. The graphics, what do you think of that graphics going there? Graphics are fairly cartoony looking, aren't they? Going there.
Are we talking about Call of Duty here?
I'm talking about Call of Duty. The graphics are fairly cartoony looking, man, aren't they?
Well, you know, they haven't really updated in a while. Like, you know, they've just been kind of bringing out the same thing repeatedly now for a while.
Yeah, it's very fucking annoying. It's just, you know, they probably bring out, like, it's only really new maps and new customizations, and you know the way you can just mess with your guns and all. Like, they just keep making that better, like. But it's nothing amazing. I know the customization's very well done on Black Ops 2, but Battlefield 3 customization is not that bad either, I have to say. It's pretty decent enough, like, you know, you can add 3 attachments to your gun, can't you? You can have a yeah. I know Black Ops 2 actually introduced red dots. Like, no other Call of Duty had red dots or flashlights. I think Black Ops 2 has flashlight. Yeah, they do have flashlights, but they introduced flashlights and red dots on Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 or any other Call of Duty series game. Never had red dots, but Battlefield 3 has red dots and flashlights, and you have the whole lot, like, you know. You can put 3 add-ons on your weapon: your flashlight, your red dot, and a barrel or a silencer or a flash suppressor. Yeah, but you know, Call of Duty, I know the customization probably beats Battlefield 3 in that way. Call of Duty is a thrill. What can you say? Kind of kids game, innit? It's very easy, very fast-paced game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it hasn't been, you know, originally Call of Duty, when, you know, back in the day when Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare, at the time that would have been, you know, top of the range.
Yeah, Call of Duty 4 was one of the best games. Yeah, I mean, at that time. It was about 2007, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think it was, the reason it hasn't changed is because really it's, you know, the fans, they've, you know, a lot of people,
they always want the same thing.
The same, but I mean,
the fan base on Call of Duty, it was just incredible. Like, I know the fan base, like, is much higher, on a higher rate compared to Battlefield, because Battlefield doesn't get the audience that it should be getting. Like, it's a tougher game as well, Battlefield. It's more of a strategy, teamwork game, challenging, yeah. You know, like,
definitely.
A lot of communication is involved. You work as a team, you heal each other up when you get shot, you can revive each other, you help friends out, you know.
Yeah, it's about teamwork, really. It's all about, you know, communicating, working together and planning out what you're going to do. You don't even have to plan out beforehand, you really just have to plan it out as you go. It's like one of those kind of games, but I mean, it's just about, you know, getting a few friends together, working together, and, you know, really just having a good time. It's, you know,
you have little squads in Battlefield. You have a 4-man squad which you can just communicate with and stick together with your little 4-man team and go around the map yourself.
Yeah, or you can use team or communication where you can actually
talk to the whole team at once. Yeah, if you wanted to, like, just talk to a squad.
Work work together. Yeah.
It's fucking. But on Call of Duty, you're by yourself. You're on your own. You can't really help teammates because the game is so fast paced. You just die like so fast, and you just spawn again and do the same thing. You run into the middle, you get shot again. Depends how good you are at Call of Duty. I know. You can do a bit of drop shot and shit like that, or your aim is just very good. You're gonna be on top of the leaderboard every game, but it's just the game's too fast paced. I have to say, you know. What do you think?
No time to revive, and there's no
you can't even avoid people.
You don't even have that ability in the game, like, you know, no teamwork.
Yeah, and you have your support class where you can give ammunition to your teammates. You have the sniper class.
Yeah.
Recon, yeah. And you can spot enemies out, and you can put spawn beacons around the map where you can help teammates spawn on a certain spot so they can get ahead of their spawn points. We have vehicles. Black Ops 2 doesn't. We get like helicopters, jets. We have a choice, you know. We can have a bit of fun, not do the same thing over and over again like Call of Duty, because that's all you do is do the same thing over and over again. We have a choice on Battlefield. You can do different things, you know. You can get a quad and drive around the map and act a Maggie, you know, just have a bit of fun in the cars, do a bit of rallying the cars, like, you know. And then the map's all good, like.
Yeah, exactly. The point there, yeah, the vehicles, you know, it's not even just a game for, you know, people that have been, you know, may have come from or, you know, Call of Duty or any other first-person shooter. People maybe even from, you know, games where it involved vehicles of some kind, or even if it was like, you know, even rally games. I know it's not really a racing game, but the idea that you're using actual vehicles, and, you know, you have to completely different, you know, way of playing when you use the air. You could from air to land.
Yeah, you can help teammates out on the ground, wear support, shit like that, you know. So the way the map moves is fucking incredible, like, atmosphere on the map and how the map works at that time. It's just like way better than Call of Duty. I know I'm giving a lot of bad rep to Call of Duty, but I have to say it was a failure of a game. Like, Black Ops 2 was a bad game. I just have to say that myself. I don't like it. I probably won't play again. The only thing I like about Call of Duty is probably zombies. It's pretty fun, you know, have a crack with your friends and shit like that. No, I'm not mad about the game.
Yeah.
It's a complete failure. They should have changed in the style, like, they should have changed in the style a lot, because it's get sick same thing every time, you know.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, like, if you look at like how Battlefield has advanced, like, I've only been on Battlefield since, what was the first one? Like
PC.
Bad Company, I think.
Yeah, we've started off Bad Company, yeah. But
pretty much, but it went way back a lot further. But, you know, it was more of a PC game back then.
yeah, Battlefield for the Battlefield series has been out a long time. It's probably out. It was out before Call of Duty, wasn't it? In the 1990s on PC. But that was.
I'm not even sure when it started, but I mean.
And it was a pretty good game, like, at that time, like, for that, like, generation, it was pretty good.
Oh, it was.
And if you play Battlefield 3 on the PC, fuck me. If you're playing high graphics, you know, like the highest you can get, Jesus Christ, the graphics are incredible.
No, it was the newest
so realistic, like, the detail of everything is, whoa, mad. See, you see the environment moves as well on Battlefield. Everything blows up, you know. I don't even know how they could actually. PlayStation 3 can support Battlefield 3. It's actually mad how it can support that game. So much shit goes on in the game at once. Buildings collapse. Fucking everything breaks your shoe. Arm breaks, like, you know. Things blow up. Trees fall down. You know, it's fucking. Whoa. What do you think of that, Gunther? It's fucking.
Yeah, well, I mean, the PlayStation's at its limit, really. I mean, Battlefield is literally what, you know, the limit that the PlayStation can handle. I wouldn't say it could go any further, and I mean, I think that's why there is a new console in development, but
Battlefield 4 is going to be one of the first games, isn't it?
Sorry?
Battlefield 4 is going to be one of the first games on PlayStation 4.
Oh, it would be, yeah. It would be probably one of the first you know, what's the word, game where, you know, it's not...
graphics are going to be, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's going to be too high, like, graphically too good, like, it's not even going to be funny, like.
Yeah, I know. I can't even wait to see the first few clips, even screenshots for the new game. I mean,
that won't be for a long time anyway. But
yeah, I know. But
see, I don't. This thing about Call of Duty as well is the physics. You know, it's fucking the bullets don't drop at all. Like, you know, maybe RPGs drop a slight bit, but it's not a major. Like, it's not real. Like, but you can shoot people across the map, right, with UMP, with a silencer, across the map and no recoil. I don't understand. That is fucking bullshit. It pisses you off as well. You do it fast.
Exactly, but not even just that. You could be shooting whatever, but there's no, you know.
I know
when they're fired, they actually take time to travel. I know, in reality, if you get shot, it's within seconds. But you know,
it's an instant hit. It's an instant hit with Call of Duty. Instant hit, like as soon as you shoot, you hit them.
Yeah.
But bullets travel, you know, on Battlefield. Like I prefer that. Like
they try to put more word into it that, you know, it's how physics work. Like they drop, you know, things take time to travel. They're not, you know, they only travel a few couple hundred kilometers an hour. But I mean, at long distance, really, you know, it does. You know, you have to judge, or you know, where the enemy's going to be within a few seconds, and you have to aim and, you know, figure out where he's going to be. Like, so, you know, it does take more skill, really.
Yeah, it does actually, because you shoot ahead of the enemy or the infantry. You shoot ahead of the person, and that takes skill, like, you know. It does take skill, you know. And I've noticed people from Call of Duty, they go on from Call of Duty to Battlefield 3, people have said, like, I've heard people saying it's a much tougher game, like Battlefield 3 is a much harder game than Call of Duty, like.
Well, even when I first, you know, myself got onto even the early Battlefield games, like, I found it was a completely different experience. It was really a hell of a lot harder.
And it's extreme. It's like a professional game, innit? Professional game, like, for gamers, professional gamers.
Pretty much, it's almost a simulation, really.
A simulation of real life, yeah. That's what you want, you know.
The only probably downside is probably when you enter a vehicle, you just press circle and.
I know, yeah, but I mean,
besides that, everything else seems to be, you know, it's almost, you know, almost that, like, it's almost similar.
Battlefield 4, I think we'll probably be seeing that, like, you probably hop into the vehicle real, like, you know, make it more realistic. But I say PlayStation can't handle that kind of thing, you know, them kind of things. You know, like, from actually putting your foot on the door and getting in, like, I don't think PS3 can support that kind of stuff, you know.
And I guess it may be as well, I don't know, I don't feel like keep it at, you know, a realistic pace, not running in and getting hit right away. I mean, they tend to, you know, it might be just to speed up the gameplay a bit, because, you know, games do take, you know, even up to half an hour or an hour even, Battlefield sometimes. Really, it's a time-consuming game, but, I mean, that's one kind of almost simulator type game, and that might actually be a reason it puts off people. Some people might actually have the time to play it all the time, because really, you know, the games do take time. But if you look, Battlefield really have made the game suit many different players with the different, you know, packs they brought out.
Yeah, you have different, like, you know, yeah, choice, you know, like Call of Duty kind of maps, you know, like close quarters. Like, you have 4 of them maps, right? And they're really small maps, like, they're like Call of Duty maps. They're smaller, some of them, like, that's what you want, like. So I've heard a lot of people saying, oh, you have to run across the whole map to get 1 kill, like, you know. I know, but there is maps for you, like, you know, for that type of thing, like close quarters, you know, it's a small map for. So
yeah, it really does.
If you're in the Call of Duty,
the Battlefield series, they're trying to, you know, make
it good for the audience, like. You know?
Yeah, making it for a large audience. Really, they have everything for, you know.
There's about 24 maps in total in Battlefield, isn't there?
Sorry?
There's about 24 maps in total. Am I right?
It has to be, at least.
I know the game's a good while now, a year, but it has advanced so much over the past year, like. It's just been a good run, like, and we have one more map.
It's not even over yet. Like, still what? Another pack?
Yeah, end game, which involves scramblers. You.
I don't know if you've seen it, Glenn, but
I've seen it.
A video
I've
on
seen it.
Premium. You've seen it?
Yeah, scramblers.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that Call of Duty. You.
Oh yeah, and then the new game mode. Even though, yeah, that's probably a downside of the field. There aren't as many game modes, which maybe some people mightn't like.
Yeah, but
often pick, you know, different modes. They are bringing capture the flag now to, you know, in end game. So you know.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, because you get a scrambler and then live your back to your home base with the flag. You know, you have a scrambler. You don't have a scrambler on Black Ops. That's no side as well.
It'd be interesting. I mean, you
Very
know,
interesting.
From what being used to a Battlefield anyway, so.
You want to have a bit of fun, you know. You don't want to just do the same thing over and over again, you know. Really bullshit.
Yeah.
See, I think Black Ops is kind of a sniping game, you know. It's the only thing I liked about Black Ops 2 was sniping. That's the only thing I liked about it. I don't like using machine guns. It's so unrealistic. That's why I don't like using machine guns.
I think maybe the idea that you were using the snipers, I mean, it makes it slightly more challenging.
Yeah,
I mean,
it makes it more difficult because it's an easy game.
I mean, like, personally knowing you, like, I've played you years, or played on games for years, which is since the early days when first getting on Battlefield and on Call of Duty in the first place. Like, I know how well you play, and I mean, even if you were to use, like, those submachine guns or anything, I mean, you know, you just annihilate the team.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
you know, that sniper gave you a challenge, like, and I mean, I think that might also maybe, you know, Battlefield, it actually, that extra challenge of, you know, with bullet drop, with physics, where you actually, you know,
you need skill, yeah,
and all the different situations. I mean, going from having to combat, you know, other, you know, you could be infantry when suddenly a tank comes around the corner and the whole situation changes, like, you know, and the whole map, the way it's destructible. 1 minute you could be,
the buildings could fall down on top of you, yeah. To see a big huge explosion and then the whole building just falls down, you know. A lot of action in the game, and it's so like fun. I love it.
Every game is pretty much a new situation.
A new style, yeah. You always have you always get yourself in a different situation. Depends what game map you play or game mode. I know there's a lot of game modes on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's probably a good side, but if you play game mode on Black Ops 2, the map doesn't move in any type of way. It's always the same map, like, but doing a different thing on the map. It's always the same, like fucking environment. But on Battlefield 3, like, if you play a different game mode, like, the map, if the maps are so big, like, they use different types of the map for the game mode, and they use, like, they change the style of the map to work with the game mode. Understand?
Yeah, I know. Well, like, on that, you know, like we were talking earlier, there is a mode for pretty much different game mode for each type of gamer, really. You know, you mightn't be suited for, you know, having tanks coming at you, but that's why there's close quarters. And then, you know, if you're actually more into the vehicle end of things, you know, there is armored kill where there's, you know, 4.
And the maps are just incredibly big, aren't they? They're just fucking, they're actually, like, I can say this, but it's too big, you know. That's like, you have a choice, don't you? And then
really, I think, like I said earlier, consoles are at their limit really for this game, Battlefield 3. You know, even at the time when they were developing it, you know, if the numbers were larger, the maps mightn't have been so bad. But I mean, even at that, I think on PC the maps are even bigger. So
oh, they're much bigger, yeah. More flags to capture as well.
I don't even know if 64 is big enough a number even for the larger maps on PC. I mean, some of them are just
you have more players on Battlefield as well, don't you, compared to Call of Duty? Oh no, you don't. I think it's the same. It's the same. Yeah, but PC, yeah, I suppose you do have more players. You can bring PC into the subject. Yeah, 64 players compared to what, 24 bigger on Call of Duty. Wait, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
12 versus 12, you know? That's actually, I think that's actually a what? When
well, I think that in most cases, yeah, but I think, you know, if you play
ground war, innit? That's ground war.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's 8 versus it's 8 versus 8, I think, on normal games, and then I think you get 10 or 12 versus 12 on a ground war.
But then even if they go smaller, like, I mean, Team Tactical, I think it's only what?
4. Yeah, well that's a different kind of game out
What?
there. Or you can work your team on that. But it's nothing major, like. It's on your own situation at all times, Call of Duty, really. It's just the way the maps are too small to actually react to anything that's gone around. Like, on a regular, you can't, like, react fast enough to do it. Or tell, like, communicate with a teammate to tell what's gonna happen. Because everything happens too fast, you just die too fast.
Exactly, and plus I think, I don't know, I mean, if you look even at not just the physics and all that, I mean, even just character movement, I think, you know, when you run and you play in Battlefield,
More realistic, isn't it? The way you move and all, yeah.
it seems to even be kind of a shifting kind of in, you know, as you run through the level, there's even a certain amount of movement in which, you know, the screen moves to give it a feel that, you know, you're actually the one running there. Unlike, I think, in the earlier Call of Duty games, I'm not sure about Black Ops 2, I'm not sure now, but I'm not sure if there was as much movement in the player as he ran as there is now in
What, on Call of Duty?
Yeah, you know the way.
Oh yeah, they have. Oh, Call of Duty 4, like.
In the gun and just the screen and just the feel of it. You know, I think Battlefield seems to have a more of a maybe realistic feel. You know, in that when you run, you know, and even just movement in general. I mean, it just seems to be more natural in a lot of ways.
That's a major thing in Battlefield 3. That's what makes the game.
Yeah, well, just little things like that. I mean, little things like movement, and I think even something I noticed was when you jump over a wall. I know it's something.
Yeah, you can jump over a wall as well, like little things like that. You know, you don't see that in Call of Duty, do you? You can't look like you'll actually grab the wall and jumps over it, like.
Yeah,
I know it can be a bit glitchy sometimes, but like at least they did something and put that in like Battlefield. They add extra features, you know, the move of your character.
Like yeah.
So it suits you at all times, you know, like it makes it right. Oh, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like the little things that I like as well, like is see the way when you hop over the wall, for example, you actually can you see your legs swing over, and I mean, I'm not sure. I know from my experience on Call of Duty 4 and World at War and even I think Modern Warfare 2, I know you couldn't see your feet when you ran if you happened to look down, which it was kind of odd, really. I mean, even if you sprinted, you couldn't see your own feet.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man.
I know it's really nothing major at all, and I know you can't really, you know.
You're going down the detail here, going there, eh?
Yeah, very fine detail.
Very fine detail, like.
But like even in the air and the wind in the game, you can see little bits of, you know, I don't know, it could be a newspaper flying along.
But you have that in Call of Duty as well, remember that?
Sorry?
You have that in Call of Duty as well, don't forget.
Oh, well, actually, you're right. It's, you know, I guess they did do that, and I mean, I don't know, what else can we compare it to? I mean, I think
we have talked about enough. What do you think? I think we've made our point.
Yeah, I think we have, really. I don't think there's much more. I think we've gotten down to the fine details and really pointed out what, you know, the benefit or the, you know,
just saying, I think it's like Battlefield 3, you know. I know if you're into your fast-paced, unrealistic game, you know, play Call of Duty, but you won't have fun. Get sick of it. Battlefield 3, you always have a choice what to do. You have a different choice always, and you have a lot of variety. I can't even say that word. Variety. Variety. Yeah, get me.
So really, it's up to whoever, but you know,
it's up to you. So
anyway. You know, it is a game to try. It might be a bit. It might feel a bit odd, but at first, but you know,
get used to it, yeah.
You get used to it, and you will find that you'll actually enjoy it a great deal more than, well, I would say Call of Duty anyway, due to just the amount of different, you know, the way oh jeez, what am I saying?
One day, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're seeing now, do you?
Oh no, I'm just...
So we made our point, right? I'm really hungover, and I don't know how I did this commentary, but good luck, Happy New Year, And I'll probably make another video anyway. Oh, I probably won't make another commentary, but yeah.
You probably make it soon enough anyway.
I won't make another commentary video anyway, but I will, like. I don't make much commentary videos, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, my commentary videos are always getting better and better, aren't they, the way I speak? Because I used to be like real sloppy talk, you know, my grammar used to be all over the gaff, all over the place, like back in the day, about 2 years ago when I tried to do commentaries. But it's no good now, it's alright, like, I'm getting better and better, aren't they?
They're more structured and, you know, everything's, you know, I think more work's going into them and, you know, you're just taking your time into figuring
I always have a bit of a speech problem, like, that's all, like, I did, but I'm kind of alright now, like, I'm kind of alright now, like.
You know, everyone does, I mean, I find that.
You're right, good, I think we're getting off a subject,
Oh, yeah, we're getting off subject here, anyway.
Fuck you, right, I'm off. Well, thanks for watching me out, Flower Pot, right?
Right, see you everyone.
That was Gunther, right? That's Silverback 28, AK Silverback 28 on PlayStation3.com. Yeah. Aha! Hangover. I'm really hungover, Gunther. Help me. Just put a bullet in me, will you? Just put a bullet in me. Just put a bullet in me.
Just end it, yeah, just end it.
Just put a bullet in me head. I'm just hungover, like. Too hungover. Right, see you, bad, thanks.
Don't spawn.
Man over, watch out. He's at the arch, he's at the belt. He's at the arch,
I'm shooting in. Come on. Oh, who took that ticket? Who took the ticket?
Not me.
Nice work, boys. Good game. Glenn, do you know that level? Does it have the chopper if it's